Hello, hello. Just want to say hi to everyone out there. I'm doing this live video message from one of my rooms in my home. And for those of you that do not know me, I've been involved in network marketing for over 40 years. So I share different things I've learned in my journey on these live videos. So I'm going to talk about a subject of finding clarity in confusion. How do you find clarity? And what is the confusion? Um, and, when I talk about finding clarity in confusion, some of the confusion that we have out there is, what is it that we do? What is exactly, what is it that we do in the profession that we're in? And the problem with, and I mentioned this not too long ago in another live, but because I mentioned it, I wanted it to really stand out. Because I think at the end of the day, Omar, nice to see you. At the end of the day, there's going to have to be a settlement on when it comes to what it is we do and what it is we are not. We have to understand that the network marketing profession has evolved. And if we've evolved in terms of how we present, or what tools we use, then why will we not evolve in other ways? Obviously, that's going to impact other ways that we sponsor people or sponsor customers. Also, I think the definition of what we are. I mean, how many of you are in a company and you're called a distributor? I mean, if you are called a distributor, just say in your comment, yes. But I want to ask you this. If your company calls you a distributor, what are you distributing? It's really true. I had this happen when I've been buying, and I won't say the company because it's a good company. This is a good network marketing company. But I got very annoyed because when I called to order a product, yes, a product from another network marketing company. There are other companies out there with great products, okay? So we don't need to get cynical here, right? So the thing is, when I called into customer service and waited, and then she finally answered, she said, "Oh, you can't place an order until you go into your back office and you have to sign and agree to the new policies and procedures." And I said, "All I want to do is order a product." "Oh, you can't order a product because you're a distributor and you have to go in the back office," and she repeated it. I said, "Wait a second. I don't distribute for you people. I don't distribute. I'm a customer." "Oh, well, if you're a customer, then you have to pay more money for the products, and I can't take." I said, "Do you know how stupid this sounds? Do you know how many people your company is going to lose? I can go to Amazon and get a better deal on your products, and I don't have to go through any of this grief." I said, "Okay, fine. You know what? Then I guess just take my name out of your system, because I'm not interested in doing business with you." I am not a distributor. I'm never going to be a distributor for your company. Now, again, it's finding clarity in confusion. A lot of these companies, I think, are so confused. Why are they confused? Just like Toys R Us never woke up to what Amazon was doing, and they didn't get, on the bandwagon as far as getting serious and having a platform presence out there where people could purchase their products with simplicity and ease. I mean, these companies don't get it that what people are looking for is we're looking for convenience too. Convenience is a big thing. Matter of fact, the girlfriend that's with us here from China, she says, look, Chinese got no patience, man. She said in China, everything's done electronically. It's like 1 or 2 clicks and it's done. It's over. And so a lot of these companies simply don't understand how society has changed, how we have changed, and our needs and what we're looking for. And I don't like being called a distributor. And actually, in our company, they call us distributors. I'm hoping one day that will change, because I beg to wonder how many people in our company distribute. Now, we share links, we sponsor customers that way, but how many of you are driving around in your cars with brown bags in the back seat and you're actually distributing products? Who's doing that anymore? What age are we living in? Where's the clarity and the confusion in all of this? Do we really know what we are? Do we really know what we do? And see, I see myself as a person that, yes, I promote, but do I actually go out there and do I actually sell? Do I do that? No, of course not. I hate sales. How many of you love to be a salesman? You want to sell products. The people that you're prospecting, you tell them, hey, I want you to sell. How many people want to sell? No, most do not like it. But most of the companies that you are in, I mean, those on this call right now are probably part of the DSA, Direct Sales Association. Why are all these network marketing companies in the DSA when very few of their members ever go out and sell a product? Very few. So then what the heck is wrong here? And some might say, no, wait a second, that's Jeff, you're going too far, We got to sell product, because that's what the FTC says. The FTC says you got to sell product. You don't sell product, you're a scam. No, that's part of the confusion, because a lot of these network marketing companies have led the FTC to believe that we are a direct sales company, when in fact we are not. We are a network of consumers. And see, the problem is when you have confusion, then the FTC comes up with a whole new definition of what you gotta be now, what you gotta be. And guess what? If you are in a company and you derive an income from your network marketing company and you are buying product, of course you're not buying product because you want to consume it. You're only buying product because you want to get paid. You're only buying into the compensation plan. Ridiculous. You know what's interesting, I find, and I know this is true in my company, but it might be true in yours as well, that most people buy well above what is required. Let's say 100 points, $100, whatever you want to call that, that most people are buying well above that, well above that. If they're buying well above that, why are they doing that? Is it because they're wanting to buy into the compensation plan so that they can get paid? Of course not. They're buying it because they want the products. They believe in the products. They are a consumer. But the FTC says you cannot call them consumers. You cannot do that. Oh no. The only people that can be a customer, a consumer, is a person who is not in the tree, the compensation tree of your company. So they have no interest whatsoever in, making money. There's too much confusion. There has to be clarity. What's going to bring this clarity is a couple of things. Number one, companies, I would recommend they all get out of the DSA. Get out of the Direct Sales Association. You guys, we are not going to go out and sell. This is not 30, 40 years ago. Yes, 40 years ago, I went door to door with these yellow jugs selling aloe vera juice. When I was a kid in school, I sold Christmas cards, okay? I went door to door and did that. That's called direct sales. Now what we do is, again, network marketing has evolved. We used to call it multi-level marketing. Now we call it network marketing. Now we're social networking because of social media. The thing is, but what are we? We develop a network of consumers. I'm a consumer. You're a consumer. If I prospect somebody, I prospect them to do what? Consume. I don't want them to sell. I want them to share and consume. I want them to go to their prospects, sell and consume. Consume. But that's how we sell it. We share the link. If there is any selling, we just share in the link. But we're not going to go out and do direct sales. I'm not selling vacuum cleaners. I'm not selling water filters. I'm not selling shoes. I'm not selling a car. And see, and you know, these companies, why did they ever become a part of the DSA anyway? Because they wanted to be politically correct. That it gave them some kind of status and legitimacy, if you will. That, of course, we're a direct sales association. We're proud of, you know, we're in direct sales. That's what we do. But see, these companies haven't woke up to the fact that a lot has changed here. And they bought into that. The FTC is confused. They're like, okay, if you're in direct sales, who's selling the product? So I don't blame the FTC for being so confused. We have to redefine what it is we do. And companies, the best thing to do, action one, get out of the DSA. First of all, when Neora or Nerium, when they got into a lawsuit with the FTC last November, you didn't see the DSA running to help them. And yet the DSA had them numbered as one of the top 10 network marketing direct sales association companies out there, singing their praises. That is until they got in trouble. Then they turned tail and ran. They didn't do anything for Neora. Now, I spoke with one of the top pens yesterday, and nice conversation. She said, hey, you know, Jeff Olson's going to court, man. We are going to go to court. I'll tell you, that would be a great day when they do, because it's got to be fought in that battle what a customer is. I'm a customer. You're a customer. According to the FTC, no way. You can't be a customer and make an income from your company. See, that battle has got to be fought. That's a very important battle, that be fought, that be won. And I sort of compare this back to the mid-1990s when the FDA was trying to get control of the wellness market, all these network marketing companies that sold herbs, vitamin, mineral-based products. And they wanted to have it where you'd have to go to a doctor, get a prescription, basically, for these things. They wanted that because they saw how big that market was becoming. The money, right? And what happened was there were enough network marketers and their companies that were writing Congress, writing the senators. They made a big ruckus of it. Finally, it got settled. Congress came out with a law called the DSHEA Act. And that's the reason why when people ask you, are your products FDA approved? Of course not, because Congress said the FDA will have no jurisdiction whatsoever on the approving of supplements. In other words, that's just not their thing, okay? They got it hands off, okay? So, of course, your products would not be FDA approved. So that was a big victory, and we won that, and that, golly, you know, I mean, a lot of people don't appreciate how important that was. That saved hundreds and hundreds of network marketing companies that are still in business today because of the DSHEA Act. The same battle is going to come on redefining what our profession really is. And we're not people who are salespeople that are selling products. We are building organizations of consumers. I'm a consumer. You're a consumer. I send a link to someone to prospect. To what? Consume. I want them to send the link to someone else to what? Consume. And that's what we are. And that is selling because we're promoting, but it's not the same. I mean, it's like again, the FTC, because we're part of the DSA, and these network marketing companies call themselves a direct sales company. And how many of their 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure leaders are going around making deliveries and doing direct sales? I'm serious, and it's getting even weirder as time goes on. The FTC, even some companies, one that got in trouble last week, and a 7-figure earner was boasting about being a 7-figure earner, right? Interesting that they pride the fact that 90% of their customers, or 90% of their database are customers. And they think that they're safe just having customers. You're not. You're not. Because now they're ratcheting it up to, they're still in your tree and they help qualify you. So that's part of your compensation strategies. So again, it's getting more challenging because we want to put on this costume and say we're in direct sales when in fact we're not. We're not. Very few people are in the United States. Now I will say, and in India, direct sales is still a big part of it. In Philippines, I have a lot of distributors that are involved in direct sales. So I'm not going to say that's wrong. It's not wrong in the country you're in. What I'm talking about here is, when I talk about clarity and confusion, I'm talking about mostly in the United States. In the United States, where most people who participate in the network marketing profession, rarely do any of them, go out and actually sell products. A small percentage might. A small percentage might. But most Americans are using technology, sending out a link, getting somebody to buy the product. That way, they're buying direct from your company or joining with you in the business. But we have to redefine what it is, what we do. And so when companies call us distributors, I'm like, I really don't like that. I will say I do like about Neora and Jeff Olson. He calls them brand partners. I love that. I love that. Jeff gets it. He really gets it. Being a partner. Okay, I like that. But the thing is, it is what it is. And we have to understand what it is we do. And I never tell anybody, are you in sales? No, I wouldn't be any good at sales. But I love to promote things, and I'm passionate about my product, So if you'd like to be a consumer, I'll send you the link. That's right. And that's what we are. So hopefully time will fix this. Time will fix this. Again, I think most network marketing companies, get out of the DSA. It's not helping you, it's hurting you, because the FTC is wondering, who's selling then? I don't blame them for being so freaking confused. We've got to redefine what we do. Companies need to. And then hopefully, in time, with enough companies, and I love the fact that Neora pushed back the FTC. Incredible. And that, I really want to see that day where they go to court. I really want to see that happen, because that will be a game changer. We need that. And then we'll see how the future unrolls. But I think in time it'll get fixed. I really do. Matter of fact, because I've heard this say by a few trainers that I shake my head. They said, well, what we're going to have to do, companies are going to have to give more compensation to the person who's actually selling the product. See, they bought into that bull crap too. Oh, really? So the people that get out there and build these networks where millions of dollars of products are being consumed, they don't deserve to be paid. They don't deserve to be. See what I mean? How stupid. That's really, I heard that earlier today, just like, what? You bought into that lie too. I will not buy into lies. No way. We know what we are. We know what we do. We don't need to put on costumes and masks. We need to take that off and say, I am a professional networker. And what I do is I build a network of consumers, and I am a consumer, to consume millions of dollars, or you can say thousands of dollars of products every month. That's what I do. That's what I do. But I'm not going to make deliveries and be the Domino's pizza man and go back 40 years ago and start delivering products door to door, which is crazy, man. It's crazy with some of these people. They just, you know, anyway. So, and again, these leaders that say, well, 90% of our database are customers. It's consumers. You cannot hide what you do. At the end of the day, I even call one out when they said that. I said, okay, let me understand something. If I'm going to join you right now, so you just want me to be a customer, right? That's all that's important to you. Now, I have influence, so I can bring over thousands of people. I can bring millions of dollars to your company every month. Yeah, you wouldn't be interested in that, I guess. Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. These people are freaking liars. I mean, it's all falsehood, the way they portray themselves. So I just call things as they are, guys. That's it. I'm just saying. So just understand, have clarity in this confusion. Know who you are, know what you do. Know that things will get fixed in time. They will get fixed in time. They will, because battles are going to be fought in court on this. And probably when these companies decide to unite, like they did in the 90s, when the FDA went after the supplement market, when they finally get some common sense and they unite and get the distributors to write their congressmen, write their senators to do something about this, we're going to see some changes. And it will come. It will come. I'm confident of that. And then we're going to have a defining moment into what we are. And if somebody wants to go out and sell products, that's fine. But don't tell the people that want to build massive networks that they're wrong, they shouldn't be compensated, like I hear some saying, or more of the compensation has got to go to the person who's selling the product. Oh, really? Well, who the heck is selling the product? Who is selling that product? I'd like to know, because what we're doing is sending links and people are consuming. But now that's changing. They don't want to call that a customer anymore. That's not a safe zone. So anyway, it'll get fixed. Be confident of that. There's too many people that want this. That's the thing on our side. And because we all do want it, and a lot of America does. I mean, there's a lot. You got 6 million people in the United States alone engaging in network marketing. Imagine if they, rallied all their friends and people are in their teams to write congressmen and senators about what's going on. That day's coming. So I look forward to that day, and then we'll have clarity in all this confusion. But I think we got enough now. So I hope you guys have a good evening, and enjoy your evening. Be safe, and just know I love you guys. Everyone have a good evening. Bye-bye.